Hello, in this video I'd like to cover a couple options for saving email attachments into World Docs. In this first example, I have an email with the attachment. I have no interest in saving the email, I just want to save the attachment. So all I'm going to do is right-click on the attachment and choose Save As. World Docs will pop up. It's going to take whatever the descriptive name of the email from the subject line and place it in your description field. At that point, if you want, you can change your cabinet or let it default to what cabinet you're doing, and then you'll need to fill out the rest of your metadata fields. Now, if it's something from your favorite matters, I'll just click on my favorite matters tab, select it from there, select my doc type. If it's a recently used doc type, I can hit my drop-down list and select it from there. If I'm not sure what the doc type code is, I can click on doc type and get the entire field table and select it from there. Or if you know the code, you can just type it in. Now once I've filled this out, I'll go ahead and click OK. And this is going to save the attachment into World Docs. Now if I go into World Docs or I do a file open in Word, I'll be able to find it, open it, and begin working on it. Now in my second example, I have an email with an attachment, and I want to save both the email and the attachment. And once they're saved in World Docs, I want them to know that those two relate to each other. So it's going to be a multi-step process. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is save the email with the attachment into World Docs. And if I have a drag and drop folder already set up, I can just drag it and drop it into there and let World Docs profile it. Or I can click on my World Docs ribbon within Outlook and choose the copy or move. And I'm going to go ahead and just choose the copy button. Once again, it's to take whatever's in the email subject line and put it in your description. If you want to add some comments, you could put your cursor at the end of that and hit enter and type some comments in. Fill out your client and your matter. I've got a quick profile already set up, so it already put email in as the doc type. I'm going to go to my favorites and plug that in, and now I'm just going to click OK and save it. Now it's going to save it as an MSG file within World Docs, and if I hit the drop down here, it shows me, gives me the document number that was assigned and the description. Now I'll go ahead and go into World Docs, and I see the email that's saved right here. What I'm going to need to do now to save the attachment as a separate file is highlight this email and click my View button. Once I'm in here, I see my attachment down at the bottom. I'm just going to right-click on this attachment and do a Save As. World Docs will pop up. It'll take the descriptive name of the document and throw it in the description line. It's going to take all the information that's associated with this email and put it in the metadata fields on the profile. At this point, I want to change the doc type. So I'm going to go ahead and change this to a different doc type, and then I'm going to go ahead and click OK to save it. At this point now, it has saved that attachment as a separate file within World Docs, but because I did it through this method, it's going to create a behind-the-scenes relational link so it knows that that attachment came from that email message. Now if I go ahead and refresh this list, right here is the document that was attached that I now saved as a separate file. There's the email, and here's that very first one that I saved in. So that's how you would save email attachments or an email with an attachment into World Docs on those two various options.